In this video, we're going to show you to replace the driver's side front exterior door handle on your Nissan Rogue, located right here on the outside of your door. Using your trim tool, you want to come on over to the power window switch. I'm going to come around the back side here and gently pry that up and out. On the back side, we want to disconnect these two connectors. I'm going to use my pick and press in on the center of this lock tab. Go ahead and disconnect that. We're going to do the same for the back one here. Inside the door handle pocket right here, there's a little plastic cap. I'm going to use my pick, pop this little plastic cover off using a socket and extension. We're going to go ahead and remove that 10 millimeter. Remove this exterior trim piece. I'm going to use a pick and get underneath and gently pull that up and out. Inside here and inside the upper hole here will be two 10 millimeter bolts. You can also use a Phillips head screwdriver if you want. At this point, want to pull the door panel off. I'm going to reach around the bottom of the door panel. You're going to find a spot you can put your fingers into and gently pull outward. Now what we're doing is we're disconnecting the plastic push pins that are securing the panel to the door shell. These go all the way up and around the sides. Lift up on that door panel and we're going to gently pull it away. Disconnect your door handle cables. Gently pull that out. Pull out that unit. Do the same here. Go ahead and set that door panel aside. With the key in the on position, we want to go ahead and raise the window to its full upright position if it is not in that position already. Going to leave that connected and we're going to turn the ignition key off. We'll put our suction cups on here to secure the glass in the upper position. You can use tape as well to secure the glass so it does not fall down inside. Using a 10 millimeter socket, let's remove the perimeter bolts here. And we have these 4 bolts here for the regulator unit. Work our cable units out. So we want to gain access by pulling out the plastic panel right here. And go inside, and what we want to do is we want to reach in there and disconnect the rod from that yellow clip inside. Remove that clip there and simply disconnect the rod right there. On the inside of the door, there's a rubber plug right here. I'm going to use a small pick. Just go in here and just grab that and gently pull it out. Go ahead and remove that and set it aside. Inside here, you're going to find a T30 Torx bit screw. Going to loosen that. At this point here, we can go ahead and pull the lock cylinder out with the rod that we just disconnected. Grab the handle. I'm going to pull it rearward, like so. Take the other handle, push that in, lock that into place. For the lock cylinder component, simply pop off the cover, take your new unit. We're going to lock in the back side first. There's two little tabs that lock in here. And then just press this down. That'll lock into place. Insert the rod. Drop that down inside. Go ahead and snug that screw down into place. You can now install your rubber cap here. Install the rod on the back side, and then we're going to flip that yellow clip up and over and lock that on. Snap that into place. Grab your door cables here. I'm going to feed that through the panel. Pull the rubber grommet through. Check on the back side, make sure nothing is going to bind on our panel installation here. Now on the plastic shell here, there's a dimple here, and there's a dimple on the forward side. And these are actually plastic pins on the other side that are going to line up with the door shell. They'll help you line up the panel itself. So get those two lined up. This will fit right into place. The upper portion here is our bolt hole for the window regulator. So we're going to go ahead and grab that regulator through this hole. And we want to go ahead and position that so that we can get one of our bolts started here. So getting one of those bolts lined up onto the regulator here. Go ahead and do the same for the lower. Now these bolts here, once they're tightened down, you just want to make sure that they're good and tight. These here, all of these holes have metal sleeves to keep the bolts from over tightening and crushing the plastic. Let's go ahead and install the perimeter bolts. With all of these bolts installed, let's go ahead and tighten them down. Disconnect your suction cups for the glass or your tape, if that's what you used. Turn the key to the on position, and we're going to lower the window to its full down position. Remove your window switch. Install the cable ends. Shove that down inside, slide that over, snap that on. Do the same for the upper. Fits down inside. Snap that in. Up in the upper corner here, in the mirror sail panel area, there's this little lock tab here. Part of the door panel on the inside here is going to slide into that. So let's line this up. Bring the top of the door shell up into position. I'm going to lower this down. And we also want to reach into the pocket right here and pull up our window wiring harness. Once everything is lined up, we should be able to line up our plastic push pins and snap our door panel in. Work your way around the perimeter. Popping that in. Install the upper door pull screws. Once that screw bottoms out, just snug it down gently. Do the same for the bottom. We have the upper bolt. Want to install this. Install your little retainer here, or a little cover. Snap that into place. Take your window switch. Now, installation-wise, you want to push the front side down into the door panel and then snap this down. First, install your harness. Insert the lower front section down and in. Snap that down and take your trim here. And literally it just has some clips around the perimeter. So line that up. Gently snap that into position. Final step, shut that door, give that a pull, make sure everything works good. You're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.